What's going on, y'all? Thank y'all for stopping back through to kick it with me. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I am Beautifully Coy. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, why don't you just go ahead and do that? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know, because we just review shows over here. We do a whole bunch of shit talking, laughing, all of that. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that now. And come on in the room. You know, come on in the room. So listen, y'all, we are going to do the I prefer tag. All right. Shout out to Lady Nika for inviting me to do this tag. I saw some videos floating around and I watched a couple earlier today. And I was kind of like, maybe I'll do the tag, maybe I won't. But Lady Nika specifically was like, why don't you go ahead and do the tag? So here I am, okay? We're going to run through these tag questions. Now, what this is a series of 15 questions. Do you prefer this or that and why? Okay? So we're going to run through them. And then, you know, I guess I'm going to tag some people. You know, I'm really new here on YouTube, so I don't know very many people who haven't already been tagged. But we'll get to that when we get to that, all right? But let me share something with y'all before we get into this tag. Now, this video is exactly what I need, okay? Because I just literally walked in the door from my work day. And I'm going to tell y'all, I've been out here like lettucey going through changes, all right? These past 2 hours and... Girl... I'm just thankful that I made it home safely. Everything is okay for now, you know. But when I tell y'all, it was some shit going on. It was some shit going on, okay? So, let's get started on this tag, okay? Because, let's just get started on this tag. All right, so... Question number 1, do you prefer a car or an SUV? I'm going to say car because I learned how to drive in a sedan. I've driven a sedan since I've been driving. All of my cars I've had have been 4-door sedan style cars. So that's just kind of what I'm used to. And so I guess, you know, if I was to prefer one or the other, it would be a car. Now, that's not to say that if I had an opportunity to drive an SUV that I wouldn't, but at this point, I just prefer sedan style cars. All right. Question number 2, chicken or fish? Definitely fish. Okay. Because first of all, some good old fried fish fillets, I'm here for it all the time. I'm here for some good old golden brown fried filleted fish, okay? Whiting in particular. I will do tilapia occasionally, salmon, also shellfish. I'm really, really big on shrimp and I don't know. I wouldn't really say lobster or anything like that, but definitely some fried shrimp. And that's only because I prefer fish over chicken because chicken is just plain old chicken. Like you can fry it, bake it, boil it, you know. I mean, but you know, with shrimp, you can do all the same stuff with shrimp, but it's just more tasty. You know what I mean? It's just like you got all your shrimp gumbo, your shrimp creole, your fried shrimp, you know what I mean? So, I prefer fish. Son or daughter? Definitely daughter, okay? If y'all don't know, I'm going to tell y'all now, I have a daughter, okay? And she is just like everything, okay? And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all though. When I was pregnant, well, when I found out I was pregnant, I was hoping for a boy, right? And I don't know why, but in my mind, for some reason, I was hoping to be pregnant with a little boy. But when I found out I was probably about 5 months into my pregnancy, and I went for the sonogram, and I found out I was having a girl. I was so happy. And, you know, I don't know what the difference was. Excuse me. I don't know what the difference was, but, you know, when I found out I was having a girl, I was just so, so happy, because I just knew that she was going to be my center of everything. Like, she is my nucleus, and we like talk about everything, you know, and it's just everything having a daughter. And I am so proud of her. She is everything. So definitely daughter. Okay. Number 4, do you prefer hoops or studs? So right in through here in this juncture of my life, I definitely will go with studs. Although I do wear hoops sometimes, but you know, as y'all can see, I got studs on right now. But it's just, you know, I'm 36, like I can't do the big hoops anymore. Like, I used to wear big 4-inch hoops all the time. Like, when I was, you know, late teens into my 20s, I wore hoops all the time. Like, that was my thing. My mother we used to go back and forth all the time when I was a teenager, because my mother used to be like, you is not walking out of here wearing them big ass hoop earrings. And I just thought I knew everything, and I just would get my silver hoops, pop them joints in, and be gone. But, you know, as I got older, I just kind of grew out of it. So right now my preference is definitely stud earrings, but I do have hoops, and I will wear hoops when I feel like wearing them. And as a matter of fact, I plan on getting some of the Evelyn Lozada hoops with the little butterflies right here, and, you know, just something cute. I think they're really, really cute. So my preference, though, is stud earrings, and I will do hoops occasionally. Question number 5, do you prefer satin or velvet? Definitely velvet, okay? Only because it's so luxurious. Like, that softness and that richness of that fabric is just everything. And I would always go with a dark, rich color, like a black or burgundy wine type of velvet or whatever. But yeah, definitely velvet. And that's why I would prefer velvet. But not to say that I would turn my nose up at satin either. But since we're talking about preferences, I would definitely go with velvet. Number 6, date or run through? Child. Okay, so in all honesty, I would prefer a good old-fashioned Ralph Angel and Trin type of date. Y'all remember that episode of Queen Sugar when they went on the date in the park? I would prefer that. I definitely would. But right in through here, like the way my patience is set up, like I might have to just prefer to run through, because I just don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It takes so much effort to actually bring to fruition a nice date. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not about to be sitting around waiting on no dude to set all that up. And I'm just not. So right in through here, I would prefer a run through, like, just to keep it real. You know, come through, do what we gotta do, and you going about your business, I going about mine. And okay. Number 7, lick or stick? Girl. Y'all and these questions, man. Okay. Woo. I'm gonna go with the lick. Okay. because the stick is just, it's impersonal. If you want to look at it like that, it can really be just, I mean, that kind of contradicts what I just said, as maybe I just said I would prefer a run through, and I kind of in my mind am equating a run through with a quick stick. But I'ma say a lick, because it's more intimate, and it definitely takes things to a whole nother level. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say about that, child, with these questions. Number 8, basketball or football? Fuck both of them. Okay, fuck both of them. Like, at one point I would have said football, but I'm just over it. The whole NFL good old boy shit. And I'm at one point, football, I would watch football every Sunday, and it was just fun for me, something for me to do on Sunday while I was in the house. I would watch the game when it came on. But I mean, at this point, fuck the damn NFL. And I ain't really paying it. Basketball ain't never been my thing either. So I don't have a preference on question number 8. Number 9, hip hop or R&B? Definitely R&B, because I was born in the 80s and raised in the 90s, and so I grew up on R&B, and I come from the generation of hip hop soul. And R&B just was everything. So definitely R&B. Even to this day, that's all pretty much that I have various playlists that I have set up, and that's all I listen to in my car, like from Mickey Howard, Phyllis Hyman, In Vogue. I have just tons and tons of R&B that is in my iPod, on my phone actually, and I just prefer R&B over hip hop. Not to say like, I don't fuck with hip hop. I definitely do fuck with hip hop, but I'm not just gonna be riding listening to Migos or Cardi B, or I'm just not gonna be riding listening to that. Even old school hip hop, like, I'm not just gonna be riding listening to old school hip hop. So definitely R&B. Number 10, slow or fast dancing? Definitely fast dancing. Okay, if damn Poison by BBD come on, or that damn Rob Bass, I Wanna rock Right Now, if that shit come on, child, I'm gonna be pumping and sweating on the dance floor. Okay, I'm gonna be in that joint, pop my butt, pop my butt. All right, cause ain't nothing like some good old fashioned dancing. Like, I mean, like sweating dancing. Oh my God, that just brings back so many memories of like the house parties that we used to have back in the day. And go-go music definitely would, that right there would definitely get people dancing. And yeah, I just prefer the fast dancing to the slow, because child, I ain't trying to be all up close and grinding on nobody. I'm too old for that, especially now. Like, back in the day at the house parties, the basement parties, when I was like, 15, 16, when I ain't had no business grinding on nobody, I would have been, I definitely would have been slow dancing. But now, child, if I'm going somewhere and I'm planning on dancing, they better be playing some damn twerk music, okay? Salt shaker or some shit. Number 11, ballad or a bop? Definitely a ballad. I can appreciate a bop too, but really, honestly, it's ballads. And surprisingly to some, I really like those rock ballads, like those hard rock ballads, like Journey's Open Arms. I love that song. I love that song. And it's a bunch of other like rock ballads that I like too, but sometimes, you know, they wear me thin. Like R&B ballads and, you know, whatever, they can wear me thin, and I gotta be in a certain mood to be able to listen to a ballad and really, really like appreciate it, you know. So yeah, but if it came down to it, it would definitely be a ballad. Short or long hair, I'm gonna go with long hair. I've had long hair pretty much all my life, and long hair is security for me because I know that I can throw it up in a ponytail or a bun and keep it the fuck pushing, right? Whereas with short hair, I'm kind of scared of short hair because my hair is natural and I really don't want to go back to the creamy crack, okay, to be able to wear a short style. Even though I could wear a short natural style, I'm not so sure that I'm there, you know, with that level of confidence to do that just yet. But I don't know. Maybe, you know, later on. But right now, I would definitely say long hair. Horror movie or sci-fi, if I had to choose, I'm going to say horror. Even though I'm not a huge fan of either genre. Definitely not sci-fi. But I guess I could do a horror movie, but not really, because I just don't, none of that creepy ass shit. I just don't fuck with creepy shit, you know. So a horror movie, like slasher movies and horror movies, I just can't do. I can definitely do a psychological thriller, maybe some paranormal, but honestly, I'm not gonna opt for either one. Like, if those are the only choices for movies that night, then I just won't be watching no movies, okay? 14, drama or comedy? Comedy. I'm gonna definitely go with comedy. Well, when we talking about movies, I'm gonna go with, I love classic comedy movies. Coming to America, Boomerang, Friday, movies that really, really make me laugh. I love comedy. But if we talking about like TV shows, I would definitely go with drama, you know, because I'm a very I think a lot, you know, like critical thinking, that shit is dope to me. So a drama that really makes me think, I love that shit too. But it just really depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I most of the time am gonna opt for a comedy because I love to laugh, but at the same time, I really still need to be thinking. So if I'm in that mood to be thinking and processing shit, then I'm gonna go for the drama because I'm gonna want to grab it from the start and process it throughout, and I'm going to be connecting the dots, I'm going to be making hypotheses, I'm going to be analyzing, I'm going to be coming up with conclusions and making recommendations in my mind. If y'all haven't watched my power reviews, check those out, because you know, that's like an example of just how I think and how I process and how thorough I like to be. But sometimes I don't feel like doing all that shit. So that's when I opt for a comedy. Just brainless, you know, I just want to laugh. I don't want nothing else. Comedy. Okay? And 15, scripted or reality. I'll definitely take the scripted nowadays because reality is just bullshit. You know, I mean, I watch it, I review it sometimes, and it's just entertainment, but reality TV has become scripted, you know, so, so nowadays, currently, 2018, I definitely would opt for the scripted series, like, you know, Queen Sugar, like I said, Power, what else? Love Is, shows like that, you know, I really can appreciate. But if this were like 92, 93, I would definitely go for reality TV, because that was back in the day when the real world was the real world. Like, you know, when the real world had like Pedro Zamora, Puck, Kevin, Heather B, Tammy Roman on the Real World, when she was working at the clinic. It was like I think she was working at like a free clinic or a community center or something like that. When Road Rules was popular, that's when I would prefer reality TV. But right in through here, 2018, definitely it would be scripted television. And okay, so we have gotten through all of the questions about what I would prefer. And so now I'm going to have to think of some people to tag, which I really don't have much as far as that's concerned. But I would say, let me see. Divine Chakras, if you're watching, we go way back. Like, we've been, you know, YouTube sisters from the time I started almost. Let's see, who else? Everybody else that I can think of has already been tagged, you know, so I'm sorry, I don't have much to offer as far as who I can tag for the video. But if you're watching this video and you also do YouTube, go ahead and do, you know, if you feel like it, go ahead and do your tag video. And I mean, it can't hurt, right? So that's it, y'all. I am going to get from under these hot ass lights and just, you know, I'm gonna watch Queen Sugar in a minute when it comes on. But again, shout out to Lady Nika. Thank you for inviting me to do this tag. Ramblin' K. There's so many people that I wish I could just name off the top of my head, but I can't remember everybody. Of course, once the camera starts rolling, everything just leaves my mind. But thank you guys so much for watching and your continued support. Kid of the King, S. Young, S. Hutchinson, wow, Miss Honey, Beautiful Soul. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm going to get off of here. And thank y'all again for watching, stopping through, subscribing, commenting, and I will catch y'all in the next video.